Hello, Magic players. It's Corn, and I'm a little confused about why the Premier Draft is so much more expensive in terms of resources than the bot draft. Like, there must be a reason they do it that way, right? Where the quick draft is just so much lower stakes. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm gonna do a Premier Draft because I have the gems for it, and, you know, why not? Why not? These are all just little silly fake resources anyways. If I ever feel like spending money on the game, I can, but I don't know. I see, like, a lot of the people who I watch, they end up having, like, tens of thousands of gems, and it just seems to not matter to them at that point. Like, if I had 40,000 gems, yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned. And without further ado, we are in the draft. Spara's headquarters. It is a cycling land. Freelance Muscle's really good. I've seen it be really good, at least I should say. With his magical Tommy gun. I also like Custodian, Exhibition Magician. I've seen Disciplined Duelist do work, but I've also seen it just die a lot. I'm going to grab Spara's headquarters just for the rare. Nothing else in this is so good that I really want to grab it. Pugilist is good. I think Pugilist or Overseer are the best cards in this pack. And I don't have to go with, what are they called? Brokers. I don't have to go with Brokers colors just because I first picked that. That doesn't matter. I think for the first 3, 4, 5 picks, it's just a matter of pick the best cards. Pugilist is better than Overseer. Maybe not by much, but maybe by a lot. Who knows? But that's the decision I'm making. Angelic Observer. If I pick this body dropper... So if I pick this body dropper and the other body dropper wheels, then I'm pretty firmly in black-red. If not, Exhibition Magician or Observer would have been a good choice. If I had gotten the first Angel, then I'd be getting this Angel, but no sense worrying about that. Deal Gone Bad is pretty good. Out of the Way is pretty good. I think I want the body dropper, though. Just on the off chance I see the other one, then I know... So far, it looks like I'm darn near in mono red, huh? So we're not picking that. Not picking Paragon here. Probably not picking Grifter, even though it's pretty good. It dies to Strangle. I think Strangle's the right choice. If red keeps thinning out... Girder Goons is really good. Stimulus Package is pretty good. Upstart is pretty good, but I would need to be running 2 more colors. So it's either Girder Goons or Light 'em Up. I really like Light 'em Up, but Girder Goons is like the... What are the chances I see another one? That's what I'm wondering. Is like, what are the chances I see another Girder Goons versus what are the chances I see another Light 'em Up? That makes me think that the Naya color combination is still pretty open right now. Oh, well, I guess that made the decision for me, huh? Soloist. Soloist is good. Dig Up the Body is good. I think I'll go with Soloist. Magician's really good too. But I think Soloist is better. Oh, well, here's an idea for third colors. Maestros Charm. Can be a Lightning Helix. Or a removal spell. And this is just a 4-2 haste. I'll grab the Maestro's Charm, tentatively. going into Maestros. I haven't seen a lot of, like, blue cards anyways, but Broker's Veteran's okay, but Swamper Mountain, that's actually the right fixing. Not sure if Deal Gone Bad is really worth it here over the fixing. Maybe. Maybe. It's good removal, but on-color fixing seems pretty good. I like Custodian better than Magician. The other body dropper did not come around, huh? If the other body dropper didn't come around, then we have to assume that someone else is in black-red. See if anyone has any funny names. Skonkwe, Raedric, Fruits Punch, Samurai G, Butter Udder, Bob 420. Bob 420, August, Cushbush, and then good old Corn Time 60. I don't know, Butter Rudder and Fruits Punch Samurai are more interesting. I'm more likely to splash that than Crew Captain. Even the score. Costs 3 blue less to cast if an opponent has drawn 4 or more cards. That seems kind of absurd. That's not even worth thinking about. A little chat is pretty good. I feel like Glamorous Outlaw is better. Psychic Pickpocket might be even more better. Mo better. Might be mo better. Apparently I forgot how to talk there for a second. I think Glamorous Outlaw is better than Psychic Pickpocket. A little chat is good, but right now it looks like I'm barely splashing blue. And top 2 cards, put one of them in your hand on the other on bottom. That's pretty darn good, though. I might not even run the Riveteer's Initiate. I probably won't run the Goldhound. Oh, a little too late now, huh? Another Pugilist. If I had been splashing green, a little late for that, though. There's another Girder Goons. I think I'm going with the Pugilist, though. Another Maestros Theater. If that wheels, that'll be nice to grab. How is Giada coming around this far? Whoever's in white is just going wild, huh? Majestic Metamorphosis is pretty good. Wrecking Crew is decent. With this kind of a curve already, though, I don't really want a whole lot more 5-drops. Some good 2-drops would be nice, though. Fake Your Own Death would be good. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Fake Your Own Death over the tramway station. It might come around. It might just come around. Snoopy Newsy. Would this spread out a curve? 6 different mana costs. 7 if you count lands. That's pretty good. That would only get Mountain. Demon's Due is okay. Corrupt Court Official is okay. Maybe Newsy is greedy. Maybe it's greedy with blue, but it also puts me more squarely in Maestros colors, which could be a good thing, influence my decisions a little bit. Majestic Metamorphosis is good, but Crooked Custodian I think is better. I don't have any real way to deal with flying right now. I say as I remove the thing with flying. I think Custodian's the right pick here. Metamorphosis is good. Metamorphosis is good, and it's a way to deal with flying, but bears win games, and that's one of the best bears you could hope for. There's another Majestic Metamorphosis, but I don't feel like I can give up Fatal Grudge. Alright, I get the message. When I see 3 of them coming by in a row, it's like, okay, fine. Fine, I'll get it. I'm pretty creature heavy right now anyways. Get the Majestic Metamorphosis. I feel like Riveteer's Ascendancy kind of sucks. I'm not going to run Psionic Snoop. I'll probably not run Halo Scarab anyways. Check out the curve again. We're getting ready to rumble with our Pugnacious Pugilist. I prefer Plasma Jockey. Parcel is better, kind of, in a sense, but I really like Jockey. This is a strong card. Another Metamorphosis. Big Score is a good way to splash for other colors, though. Oh, these Metamorphoses are just flying around. I could end up with, like, a lot of them. Do I even want to run Wrecking Crew? I guess it's a bit late for making that decision now. I'll take Demon's Due. Probably not running Chrome Cat. Probably not running Demon's Due. So I have room for 5 more cards, and if I don't get 5 more good playables, I have things I can throw in. That's sideboard. Oh, good. Good. Got an on-color rare that's actually really strong. I've lost to this before in Limited. Death Touch Haste makes a 1/1 every turn. You swing with it. It's whenever it attacks, yeah. Yeah. This guy and Pugilist both just, like, summon these little dudes to come punching in. Little Tybalts. Imagine being a Magic the Gathering themed rapper. And your name is Lil Tybalt. Ah, that's Big Tybalt. Nothing else in this is even really that good. Girder Goons is pretty good, but 3 Pugilist? Come on. That is the wrong... No, that is the right thing. I don't like that this comes up in the middle. Takes up way too much space. I'm pretty heavily in red. 3 Pugilist just seems kind of silly. I like Girder Goons, but I don't know, Pugilist it is. Forest, Plains, Island. That'd be useless. That would be get just an island. Run out of town. Maybe. It's that or Maestros Initiate. 2 lands, so... exile it from your graveyard, draw 2, discard 1, choose 2 target creatures, they sacrifice 1 of them. Only really good if they have 2 bombs out at the time. No way. No way. No way. That is ridiculous. People are not picking Pugilist for some reason. Having 4 of it just seems stupid to me, though. I'll pick a land. If it wheels, I'll get it, but come on. Forge Boss. That's a nice thing to pick up this late. Another Waterfront District. Rooftop Nuisance is really strong, actually. May end up running that. So... I'll run out of town. 3 lands. I still have room for it. Who knows if the land will come around? I kind of doubt it. Another Body Dropper. That's a nice pickup this late in the game. Alright, now I'm at full capacity. So anything I pick means I have to cut something. That creates a treasure. I could cut Big Score pretty easily. Plasma Jockey. I don't really see myself all that heavy into blue that I really need to run Broker's Veteran. Probably not going to run Sticky Fingers or Incriminate. Or 2 copies of Ready to Rumble, for that matter. Or Scuttling Butler. Okay, time to do some cutting. Time to do some cutting here. First of all, where's my curve? 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm okay with that. I might want to cut one of these 5 drops. Did I not cut a Ready to Rumble? Thought I had already cut that. I guess it happened right as I was timing out. Big Score seems a little unnecessary. Daring Escape seems a little unnecessary. Well, it might be good. Snoopy Newsy is the only thing that wants me to mill myself. How's my land split? I feel like I need to be a lot more in red than I am from what I'm seeing here. 19 red, 11 black, 6 blue. Well, maybe not. Like I could probably cut 1 swamp or 1 island for 1 mountain. I don't really want to do 2 of either of them, considering all my 3 drops require blue. I can't really cut too much blue. A lot of strong 5 drops. So we're not exactly going for a super quick game. I do like Riveteer's Initiate. Stay as Menace, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure. What would it be good to put Menace on? Like Crooked Custodian, any of the 2 drops, really. That would be great on Pugnacious Pugilist, but I get the sense it's probably not going to do anything. Pugilist is a good off-the-top big punch guy as well. I don't know how I feel about Snoopy Newsy. Like, yeah, it's good if I hit that condition, but otherwise it's just a bear, and all these other bears have better things. I guess I'm okay with the lands the way they are. I have 3 lands that let me fix. Oh, did that? It auto corrected to 5 swamp. I don't think I like that as much, actually. Is that just because I took out the Snoopy Newsy? Yeah. Take out the Snoopy Newsy and it decides I don't need blue as much. Which is probably correct, but the 7 multicolor cards, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. I only have 5 blue cards. None of them are mono blue. Even 3 islands might be overkill. We'll try it like this. We're going to run it like this. See how it goes. Pugilist is definitely the guy to have as the art for it. Big Tybalt. Little Tybalt. I was saying imagine a Magic the Gathering theme. Imagine a Magic. Imagine a Magic, my friends. Imagine a Magic the Gathering themed rapper named Lil Tybalt. Lil Tybalt make you discard at random. Like that old hymn to Turok. Yup, got him. That's embarrassing. I shouldn't talk that way. You know? Do I know? Do I know? You know? No, you know? Well, I guess this is pretty good. It has all the colors. Start with Initiate. Just in case he generates a blocker. This is going to be a mountain. This is a pretty aggressive start. If he doesn't have something pretty decent he can play, even that is just, like, I can just strangle it. Which I think is right. Yeah. I don't even know if I exile the Glamorous Outlaw here. Maybe I do. With the exception of, like, him playing a board wipe, I'm not really too worried about much. Auto-tap solutions have changed. Oof. Soloist seems pretty good. If I swing and he blocks there, I'd end up having to trade everything, so... Swing with that. Does not... Okay. I think playing out the Pugilist is right. Like, I could have blitzed him, or even played Soloist and then blitzed. Let me read this. Target creature my opponent controls can't block this turn. If this is the second time, then it has to attack. I'm more interested in stopping the blocking. So, that's good. That's fine. Does he have removal? That is the question. I didn't think he was going to attack. Still play out the land. Soloist. He shouldn't let me swing. Top or bottom? Put it on top. Yes, actually. And we'll still swing here. There we go. Not sure what he's planning on doing. If he's actually thinking about paying 5 to activate the Maestros thing, then... That is kind of a blocker. I say kind of because I mean kind of. Let's just play Outlaw. It's fine. Scry. I will 100% take the Diabolist off the top. That is great. Okay, he was done. I think that went pretty well for a first game. I mean, he was coming up. I feel like people underestimate Riveteer's Initiate. Death Touch can be really good. First Strike can also be really good. I remember a card called Shadow Lance that I just thought was one of the greatest things ever. If you're curious, you could look it up, Shadow Lance, from Old Ravnica, and I just thought it was so powerful. It just gave the creature, it was a 1-mana enchantment, gave the creature first strike, and you could pay 2 mana to give it +2/+2 until end of turn. It just gave it so much versatility. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep this. Darn, if I do start by grabbing the island, then I can't play Body Dropper right away. But I still think that's the right play. Because I was probably going to play Custodian first anyway. If that was Diabolist off the top, then I definitely just made a huge mistake. But oh well. I have 2 bears and 2 removal spells. Let's not play the lands in the wrong order and completely hamstring my own plan. Skycrier, sure. The question is, do I strangle Crooked Custodian, or do I just play Body Dropper? I think we're definitely going all in on aggro right now. I don't expect him to play anything tough enough to really deal with the Custodians. Oh, that's decent. Yep. Seems legit. Maybe going all in on aggro was a mistake, but here we go. If that's the way things are, then I think I have to blitz this. Did you mean to not block, or did you accidentally hit that kind of a button? I'm a little unsure what just happened. I don't think he meant to not block. I can't imagine that he meant to not block. Darn, I did kind of hope that I would be able to remove the strong arm. Alright, let's think here. If I swing with Custodian, let's not think too hard. Blitz. Swing out. Because even if he blocks profitably, he's still almost dead. Yeah, if he blocks there, he's dead. That was weird. I think he forgot to block that one turn. Not sure how much of a difference it would have made. Definitely Pugilist for the win. But if he had been smart and like chump blocked with his 1-1 from the first Pugilist, that could have gone differently. Once he had the 4-5. Because then I was just digging for a land to be able to kill it. And if I didn't hit the land to be able to kill it... Is that a mole? This girl has a mole. Is she like a Book 101? I love it. I love that username. That is amazing. Book 101. Doesn't even look like I have a third color right now. Passes. I do have a third color, though. I'm not gonna blitz the Plasma Jockey here. I feel like it's better to hold it back. What does he have? Psionic Snoop? Psionic Snoop, Tanted Indulgence, Shattered Seraph. Well, if he does actually get the mana to pop off with that, that might be something of a problem. Oh, if he doesn't get any mana at all, then that won't be a problem. Forge Boss. Murder. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Newsy. Sure. I don't think he even bothers strangling that. Because he might play something else, like, equally strangleable later on. Yeah. Let's just trade. Play out Pugilist. Assuming he doesn't have removal, I should be at something of an overwhelming advantage now. He has more removal. The man has more removal. That's pretty good. So let's run out Plasma Jockey and Crooked Custodian. And now, all I have is removal spells. That's it. Apparently, all he has is removal spells. Maybe that was a misplay because Nightclubber, but whatever. All he has is removal spells in his entire deck. Let's see if he has more removal spells. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, dude has too many removal spells. No way. No way. This is stupid. This is ridiculous. Let's kill that. I'll hold on to the Strangle rather than using it on that. Dude just drafted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removal spells. I play this just for the card draw. And then I draw something useless anyway? Sure. There's that psionic Snoop. I am heavily annoyed with how this game is going. Reservoir Kraken. Really? Really? Really hate to play this for card draw, but I'm about to eat 6, 7, 8. That's GG. You just had 2 rares and then removal spells. I'm a little mad about how that went. If I had been blitzing, maybe it would have gone better. If I had drawn less lands, maybe it would have gone better. I don't think I can be mad about the number of lands in the deck, though. It's like, I have the right amount of lands. Maybe I could afford to cut 1, but for what? Like, what would have helped in this playing against mono removal situation? Nothing here. Nothing here would have, in particular, helped. Yeah, nothing here would have saved any of my creatures. Maybe Demon's Dew would have been good to have. But I think I think I can just chalk that up to variance. You don't expect your opponent to play like 6 removal spells in a row. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it was 5 and a creature, right? But still. I actually don't know if I can keep this. But if I mull it, I'm gonna feel bad. So if I can pop this off in the late game, that'll be good. Okay. I have enough lands. I'd like to draw no more lands, please. Not having a shield counter. Hopefully he plays another pretty powerful creature. And then I can... yeah, like that. Okay, whenever you attack with one or more creatures with counters on them. No blocks. Take 4. This should be a way for me to eliminate both of his creatures. Since I can stop from blocking, this gets in 1 more damage. Yeah, alright, that was something else. Okay. Okay. I'd like to just play out Pugilist. Thanks. I will honestly, I'll say thanks about that, because that play was fun to even make. Now, he has a full hand, and he does have more lands. I do not have a full hand. And I'm not so far ahead that I can get cocky. Right now, on board, I'm actually not very far ahead. I'm not gonna blitz. I'd rather have the pugilist stick around. Oh no, that's pretty good actually. Strangle to finish that off seems bad. Nah, I still have to just play out the pugilist. That was rough though. There was no angle where I didn't swing that turn though. Like, I don't see an angle where I didn't swing that turn. Sure, so he does. Wish I could play Strangle, but let's just play it out. The only reason I'm running out the lands like that is because, really? Really? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I can afford to just take it. 4, 5, 6. If he plays Libation, I'll be in kind of a rough spot. If he plays Libation, then blocking feels kind of bad too, though. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't really want to lose a pugilist on a dumb block. Let's block that. I kind of knew he had For the Family or something like that. Oh, he had multiple For the Family. That's pretty strong. Sure, let's strangle that. Play Initiate. Swing the Pugilist. Because I do have to start swinging back if I want to survive. 9. Depending on how he does blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am forced to block Mage's Attendant. Yeah, so if I hadn't blocked that turn, he would have played 2 For the Families to just kill me. He actually probably should have just pushed in for the damage. Distraction Specialist for 2 or less. He doesn't have any creatures that affects. Sure. He doesn't have any creatures that actually affects. I can't really afford to not block. Let's block Metamorphosis. Let me think, because I could play Body Dropper, blitz the Pugilist, and swing heavy. It might actually be the play here. Because then I'm putting him on the defensive. If I swing with everything except the Body Dropper, let's see, he has to block the Pugilists, right? Or does he? So he blocks 1 Pugilist. He's at 12. I'm at 5, though. So let's just blitz. Swing out, except for that devil. Let's hold him back. Because this is putting him in a position he kind of has to block. Right? If he tries to swing back somehow, it's not really going to be profitable for him. Or I swing with that and hold back Initiate. Let's do things that way. Sure. Does he know he's blocking the wrong one? That is the question. Sure. Okay. Not exactly the best way things could have gone, but definitely not the worst either. Play the mountain. I think I just sack one of those to body dropper. Kill the fish. I don't know that he can really afford to block the devil. So then I just sacrifice that to body dropper. And pass. Unfortunate I can't crack my land there too. What does he have? What did he draw? Out of the way. Return it to its owner's hand, draw a card. Well, it does say another creature, so nothing I can do about that. My turn? Sure. I mean... play Soloist, may as well run out the land, play Body Dropper, that can't block, and then I swing. Alright, cool, cool, cool. I may have made a misplay earlier with blitzing that other Pugilist, but it didn't really... It didn't feel like, I'm missing my words. It felt like I should be aggro. Let's put it that way. It felt like being more aggressive was the smarter play. Let's put it that way. Sure. Kind of a slower hand. Definitely a slower hand. Just in case I draw, what's his name? Body Dropper, sure. This is gonna be removal, but I'd like it to be removal on something a little bit bigger than Body Dropper. That does not count. Not in that big of a hurry to throw my Maestros Charm at something, although I could have used it to dig, I could have used it for the Lightning Helix, just for tempo. Don't think that's right. I don't think that's the right play. Next turn it could well be a blitz. If I draw a land, it's not gonna be. Okay. Now, it went straight to combat. Okay. Looks like that is gonna be a blitz then. I think I blitzed the Pugilist. Yeah. Or do I play Soloist for a big turn next turn? I think I blitz. Does he just eat it? Jump block. Forge Boss burns him. And I draw. which is really what I was looking for, was the draw. I was hoping to draw something better, but oh well. Body Dropper's pretty good. Do I just kick the Girder Goons in, or do I throw the other Pugilist? I feel like I should just throw the Girder Goons at him. I mean... Did he not think about that, or does he have, No, that was still right, because that's the only way he still got something out of it. And there's a land for next turn. That's exciting. I've got options. I can Body Dropper, Metamorphosis. I got options. But he was stuck on land, so that wasn't really a good game. Is his name also a 420 in it? No, I was gonna check his name. Oh well. Oh well, it don't matter. People like to put 420 in their names. Now, someone told me once they don't put mile marker signs at mile marker 420 because people kept stealing the signs, and I don't know if that's true. I didn't bother to fact check them. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Bet they steal the ones for 69 too. Frozen mangoes too. Okay. Okay. I'll keep this hand. How you gonna keep your mangoes frozen when I'm throwing this much heat at you, huh? Apologize to anyone who is offended by my reference of the frozen mangoes. I don't think I've ever had a mango pie, come to think of it. Oh, well, there's a rare. Sure. I really doubt he blocks. Yeah. Another Custodian. Now, that's either a bear or a mana dork. Jetmir's Fixer is pretty good. Backup Agent is also pretty good. Those interact favorably with each other. Still the aggro here. Like, I'm still just going in. I'm gunning for it. That Death Touch should be able to keep back his Fixer from doing much. Can he respond to that by buffing? He probably could have, but he let himself get shocked. I probably would have responded. Hold for Ransom there seems good. Seems decent, at least. Because he can start buffing the Jetmir's Fixer. He can even buff it twice. That seems pretty good, because even if he does buff it twice, kinda doesn't matter. It would still be within range. Bro, you're gonna have to use those treasures or burn yourself. Okay. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent as far as things go for him. Either gonna want to play Outlaw or Wrecking Crew. That's pretty good. It's pretty good against Outlaw or Wrecking Crew, actually. Seems a little risky. Play Glamorous Outlaw, partly for the scry, because like a Pugilist or something off the top, yeah, I mean, Forge Boss is pretty good, I guess, but being able to kick in a Pugilist seems better. If it's not over at that point, Forge Boss is pretty good. Now, depending on how smart my opponent is, he may be able to get out of it alive. If he swings with his flyer, I can just Metamorphosis and swing in. He has to keep 2 mana up. Okay, so he didn't do that. In that case, I think I play the Wrecking Crew. If I swing with both, I'm going to end up losing both, right? If I kick the Pugilist now... If I swing with both and lose both, and then play Wrecking Crew, I'm in a pretty decent position for next turn. So maybe I should have put Forge Boss on top. Oh well. I think this is right. He's that worried about keeping his Tycoon alive, huh? I want to hang on to Metamorphosis here. Sure. Wrecking Crew is trample damage. Got options. The only thing with Pugilist is if I had hard cast it and then I could swing and give the thing flying. Alright, if I have a way to win this turn, I should just use it, right? Let's see if it works. I know he has priority because of Black Market Tycoon, but if I don't draw a land off of this... Okay. Yep, that was the play. Just fly over, so it wouldn't have mattered if I played Pugilist or that. Or even Forge Boss. Anything with Metamorphosis was lethal. And that was a fun game, too. Black Market Tycoon, if he hadn't let himself get shocked, he might have had another turn to live. Letting himself get shocked by the treasure token was definitely a misplay. Maybe he had something big, or he thought he was going to draw something big. Oh, this is absurd. Alright. The hands I'm getting with this deck are just... Like, I'm running more Riveteers cards in Maestros colors. Well, that just got a little bit better. It was already insane, and it got just a little bit better. I guess that's a Plasma Jockey gone. Something something tempo. I might even, depending on what he plays, throw in the, I could just hardcast the Plasma Jockey, actually. Because he doesn't have a very good blocker here. If you don't control a Devil token. Well, I didn't know that part. No, I did not. So that was a misplay. I thought he just made one every turn. He has the Luxurious Libation. He has his own Plasma Jockey. Well, I'm not gonna kick in or blitz in the, Make it so that can't block. I'm not sure he saw that coming or not. Hardcast the Pugilist. I'm running out of fuel here. It's a Jetmir's Garden. He's in 4 colors at least. Has he played anything green? He's primarily black-red. Probably splashing green for Riveteers. I could be wrong. Well, that is a 4-3. think now is the time to do this. Prevent the trade. Yeah, it's lethal. It's lethal if you don't chump. Pugilist swings again. I don't think there's much he can do. Midnight Assassin. Okay, does he have another blocker? No. I'll crack that. Swing out, he'll go to 1. And then I can just Maestros Charm his face as a Lightning Helix. Because his most profitable blocks still end up with me having 3 things that he can't even kill. He has to gain at least 3 life to even survive the Maestros Charm. That's pretty decent. That's a very roundabout way to lose the game, but I can appreciate it, Mastriola. Macaroni. Macaroni pasta boy. It would be cool if they had, like, stupid gang talk as the flavor text for some of these. Gangs of New York is a really good movie about gangs. Peaky Blinders. I'm less into the whole sex and violence kind of shows and movies now than I used to be, but back in the day, maybe 2 years ago or however long ago, I was really into Peaky Blinders. I liked that show. Here we go again. Alright. Yeah, I'll keep it. Hello. Got a removal spell, Plasma Jockey, Pugilist. Pretty much all the lands I need. Metamorphosis. Like, the Angels built the city, and in some respect, they built themselves into the city. As if sensing the future corruption. No flavor text, no flavor text. A Warnham Greed would be the death of him. He never thought to take it literally. Yeah, that's not something I can do much about. That's not something I really want to strangle either. That's actually a tough one. Feels a little bad going through the turn like that. Reservoir Kraken. Great. Well, this is a very bad start. Beginning of each combat, if it is untapped, an opponent may tap an untapped creature. If they do, tap it. That thing's just way too strong for limited. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that. Spell or ability. Spell or ability. That's pretty insane. I'm gonna have to tap Plasma Jockey to tap that down. Yep. That feels awful to do, but little enough I can do about it. Lose to Reservoir Kraken. Okay. The Duelist I could realistically try to deal with. The Kraken, no chance. No chance. I don't even have removal that deals with this. Like, I don't have Murder in the deck. I don't think playing Pugilist even saves me. I legitimately don't think that saves me. And he's still playing cards. It's not like this is just over. Like, he's done all the things he's going to do. He's still doing more things. No way. Alright. Well, Glamorous Outlaw doesn't save me outright. I mean, I've been on the defensive literally all game. I think I'm just gonna concede that. I think I'm just gonna say that's good enough and pause for a minute. Are we back on? We're back on. All right. As it turns out, sitting in chairs all day is actually really bad for you. I spend a good amount of my day sitting in a chair already, so when I come home and sit in a chair, it's probably even worse for me. You're supposed to do the resting squat. You haven't heard of this at all? I urge you to look into it for your health, for preventing hemorrhoids, for having healthier hips and feet and everything. You should do a resting squat. It's really hard for me to do because I'm not that flexible. Like I said, I spend most of my day sitting in chairs. A lot of people don't know this, but you could also use the chair as exercise equipment. See if I get a good hand. Very good hand. This is a combo. Body dropper with involuntary employment. Take control of their thing. Maybe it's that one. Take control of their thing and sacrifice it. Now I'm not so scared of a Reservoir Kraken. Does unfortunately mean that I'm a little more careful about what if I'm him, I swing. Yeah. I may even throw the Pugilist at him here. For tempo, I'll probably run into another Pugilist. Yeah, I didn't expect one right away. Does he just play more Gathering Throngs, though, or does he try to play something even better? Oh, that actually hurts a lot. That actually does hurt a lot. Let's see, tramway station. No attacks. No nothing. He wouldn't swing here. He's too smart for that. This is getting kind of absurd. Could involuntary employment that and swing, but that just doesn't seem very good. Don't really want to give up my Almost just called this thing a goblin. Alright. Yeah, I do think I have to... Let's do this now. Might be a mistake to do this before blocks. We'll do that. Block the fencer. Let that trade kill the throng. Ooh, slip out the back. That's really good here. I think I might be losing this one. Possibly because of blitzing that. Because I don't know that a lot of his other things could have done much. Well, I can blame it on the misplay, but in reality, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In reality, I drew 10 lands. Probably chalk it up to that. Girder Goons doesn't do much here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, I actually have to block that. That's interesting. If I were to involuntary employment, it wouldn't do much for me. I wish I could just hardcast him, but I can't. So we'll blitz him, and then I'm still dead. So if I hadn't cracked the land, or if this entered untapped, no, I'd still be dead. Yeah, I'd still be dead. Turns out 4 copies of Gathering Throng can be pretty good. Oh, well, that'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, dude, swing then. He's just gonna waste a bunch of time. Let's do this thing. I don't concede every time just because I know I'm losing. He still could have made a terrible misplay at some point. Rotten yokai. That reminds me of when I was playing Neo. Neo, where you fight yokai. Alright, well, 6 out of 7 wins. It wasn't a total win, but it was pretty close. 2 of the last games were pretty absurd, with the Kraken and then with him doing whatever he just did to win. Actually, the last one I can't really be as mad about, because the one that was like mono removal with a Kraken was pretty absurd, but that last one, he just knew how to leverage Gathering Throng really well. That was fun. That was a fun draft. This was a fun draft deck, even if it wasn't a winner. Even if it wasn't a winner, it sure was fun. And, I'll even open the packs. This is the postlude, afterword, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, more. Hey-choo! Hey-choo! More wild cards is always good. I'm getting to the point where I could probably build another deck if I want. Alright, that's all, folks. I think Premier Draft is kind of better than Quick Draft. If you guys enjoy this content, go ahead and like and subscribe. There's gonna be more. I'm gonna keep it coming. Alright, peace out, y'all.